Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us on the channel for another review. Today we are talking about Fantastic Beasts, Crimes of Grindelwald. There will be no spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie, sit back, relax, and join us on this magical quest. I wasn't the biggest fan of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find It. I thought that the movie for the most part was very boring and dull, and if that was the direction that the series was going in, I want no more part of it. But towards the end of the movie, we realized that we're going in a completely different direction. And spoilers, if you haven't seen the other movie, there was a big reveal that a certain character was playing the legendary Grindelwald. And that was something that got me really excited. So a year ago when they announced the title for the sequel, I was really excited for that. So walking into this movie, I had kind of high expectations for it. And walking out, I'm not exactly sure how I felt about it. I felt that they didn't focus enough on the characters that I had the most interest in, and that's the Ezra Miller character. And the plot seems to revolve around everything that he does, but at the same time we get very little screen time from him. I think the biggest crime that this movie commits is an ability to keep the plot simple. It wants to do so much that at times you don't really know what's happening, and if you're not a die-hard fan of the Harry Potter series, you have a hard time tracking everything. And it tried to give us bits and pieces of the Harry Potter sort of Easter eggs or callbacks, and I don't think it was necessarily enough to save the movie as a whole, and I think that's one of its biggest downfalls. I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not 100% sure how I feel about this movie. Do I like it? Do I hate it? Somewhere in between is probably a more accurate picture of how I feel about it. I think that its biggest downfall, like I said before, is it doesn't focus enough on what I felt was the central story and plotline, and that's Ezra Miller. Also, the biggest takeaway I have to bring from this is that J.K. Rowling wrote both scripts for these movies, and I think that she might have lost her magic. She wrote a fantastic series that we all loved and watched many times and read many times with the Harry Potter. But after watching these last two movies, she seems to have missed the mark a bit. In Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Out a bit more than this one, but I think that maybe perhaps they should bring in a screenwriter to help her complete the rest of the series. Those are my somewhat confused and convoluted thoughts on the Crimes of Grindelwald. Now, it's your guys' turn to let us know down below. What did you think about this movie? Did you like it? Did you like its predecessor, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Are you a Harry Potter fan? What's your favorite book? What's your favorite movie? Make sure to leave all that down below. Like, share, subscribe, and that is all.